Hi crafty friends, Lacey the Cheeky Bum, and I am on to announce my Halloween swap this year. Technically, it's going to be multiple swaps. Last year I think I only did one, but yeah, I think last year I only did one, but I did a Harry Potter one right before it, so they kind of like intermixed. The year before I did three, I think. So the reason why I'm doing multiple swaps is sometimes, I come up with something that somebody might not be interested in and so forth. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the semantics of everything, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do this year. So the first swap is going to be a loaded clipboard or a plate. By that, I mean a loaded paper plate pocket. This one was made by Lisa, who is Leave It to Lisa Crafts. I think that Larissa just did one too. I will put examples of everything down below. The plates, how to make a plate pocket. I know that there's no sew ones. There's sew ones, and so forth. So it's going to be a loaded clipboard or a loaded plate. I don't have a loaded clipboard example right with me. I've participated in one. Tony, who is Craft Purge, did one like 3 years ago, I think. And I made a clipboard for that, and I received some, but I don't know where those clipboards are. I've searched high and low, and I think they're probably in a tote somewhere, and I can't find it. But you can make a clipboard, a handmade clipboard, which are easy. I will find some videos and link them down below. Any shape out of chipboard basically works. The Dollar Tree has some right now for back to school. These work out fine too. But that is what I'm going to do this year. So a loaded plate or a loaded clipboard. It has to have 6 handmade elements. I have a list of all elements below. A hanging element, like a dangle hanging from it. This one did have one. I don't know where this went. I think it's, you look at the ring is just open, so I think it just fell off. Something like this. You can clip it onto the clipboard piece right here. A handmade clipboard. I made what I did. I'll find my video of what I did below. I don't have a tutorial on it, but it's pretty easy. I just had a ghost shape that I cut out on my Cricut, and I think I did 110 and layered it up 2 times, and then I had a front and back layer of pattern paper, but you could do it on chipboard as well. And I just had a bulldog clip, and I had a dangle hanging from that. So it doesn't have to be a dangle. It could be a tassel, just some kind of hanging element. A tag with your crafty info on it, meaning your name and your social. I want to know, like, when I pick this up, who is this from? So either a maker's mark on the back or a tag, kind of on your packaging. I want to know exactly whose this is, because I don't know how many times I get a swap in the mail and I'm digging to find out who made it, who did what. Or I'm posting pictures in the group chat like, hey, who made this? I got your swap, but I don't know whose it is. So it has to have your information on it somewhere, either on the plate, on the clipboard, or on the packaging overall. And a spooky gift, $5 or less. I'm not going to do any sweet treats. It is hot. I live in Florida. I don't want anything melting. Even gummies have been known to melt into a big giant gummy ball. It is currently 114 degrees down here with the humidity. So we're not going to do that, but I'm going to show you this example because I think this is really good. She's got a little pick here, super cute. She's got an altered notebook, an item. She's got, maybe this was what was on it. I think this is. This is her little beaded tassel. Yeah, it's like a beaded tassel. And this was hanging on it. She's got a pokey tool. Perfect. This is so cute. She's got a little mini embellishment box. Oh, there's some extra little things in here. These are great. You can pick these up at the Dollar Tree, and they come in a big pack, so you have multiple ones. Of course, I'm not going to be able to open it up nicely. Oh, there we go. Oh, some things I must have either taken stuff out or it fell out. See, this one's got little charms in it. They're perfect. You can put those little mini flowers in here, something like that. She's got a card, but you could do an ATC card. You could do a memory dex. She's got this little acrylic coaster thing. I mean, I could pop a hole in here and hang it if I want, but I could put it on my desk and just use it as a coaster. Like I have a body armor right here that I could put it on. She's got all kinds of little stuff, but oh, look at how cute her little beaded pen is too. So that being said, I'm going to load this back in. These plates hold quite a bit. The clipboard will hold quite a bit too. I will say when I did the clipboard, what I did is I staggered the length of my packaging. Let's see. I'm not going to have, I layered it so that, like there would be a package here and then I would have one underneath and so forth layered, but you could add a pocket to this. You could add a pocket onto the back to add stuff. You can be creative. Like I said, I will link some videos down below. I'll even see if Tony has a link for a playlist for her clipboard swap that she did. But if you just look her up, you'll see many, many examples. So here's an example list of things to do, like a set of bows, tags. Sets are 2 or more. So if you see a set of something, it's like 2 or more. I usually say 2 to 4. You can do a tag, like a little tag flip. You can do flowers, like I said, a flag, a wand, a pendant, even if you don't make one, but I mean, you can, or store-bought, whatever. A sequin mix. You could do an altar mini notebook like we seen in hers. Ribbon samples. That means like at least 2. Pokey tool, bag toppers, bookmarks, die cuts. If you're doing die cuts, make sure there's at least 5 die cuts in there. ATC cards, set of rosettes, a set of twinchies. If you don't know what twinchies are, you can search them up, but they're just like little mini embellishments that are 2x2s. You can do any kind of like mixed media embellishment, which is multiple different things. Over the top embellishment is like at least 5 layers. You only have to do one of that. It's not a set. A set of embellishments, memory decks, like I said, handmade card. There's so many different examples out there, and there's so many different plate options out there if you can't find a clipboard or if you don't want to make a clipboard. But I've seen coffin shaped clipboards. Like I said, I did a ghost. You can of course purchase one if you want, but we have so many different clipboards. I think I'm going to put on here that it has to be a certain size. I would say it has to be at least like a 5x7. Because if you think about, I'm going to pull something out real quick. Let's see. I think I have something in here. If you think about some of like the mini albums and stuff that we have, they're quite large. Let's see, do I have one in here? Like you could, maybe I'm not going to do a size minimum, but I mean, if you're making a clipboard, it still has to have something hanging. Like I would say, oh, you could make this into a little mini clipboard, but you're not going to be able to hang much stuff on it. But there is a coffin tag set that you could do. You could do this book. So this is like the Hocus Pocus like book add-on, but you could make a book into a clipboard and also put stuff inside. I mean, that would be clever. But there are so many different options, and there's so many paper plates out here. These ones are from Dollar General, $3. These ones were, I think, Home Goods. I'm pretty sure Home Goods or TJ Maxx. These were $14.99. These ones you get 8 in here, so that's a lot. These ones, let's see, does it say how many are in here? This feels like 12. This one I think I got from Ross. So yes, $4.99, and there's 20 plates and 20 napkins. You can also make napkins into pockets and stuff like that. So there's lots of examples. I'll also link Tina, who is Tina Craft Creations. She does Sparkle and Shine, and she does napkin and plate bundles. I know that she's dropping some for Halloween, so you can always check her out to get some paper plates so you can do pockets. I'm trying to think of what else. The Dollar Tree has some. I'm pretty sure I have some ghost shaped ones from last year from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add on to that. I'm sure a plate pocket is going to be a little easier than possibly a clipboard. But again, clipboards are available right now at the Dollar Tree. I don't know if Dollar General has any I'm sure Walmart, Target probably has some as well. But again, I just made one. I just cut it out on my Cricut. I've seen people do all different shapes. So I will link some videos so you have some examples. I will link some videos on how to make a pocket. I think that there's got to be a no-sew one out there. If not, then I will do a no-sew pocket, plate pocket tutorial, but lots and lots of tutorials for those out there. So that is one swap. The next swap. All right. The next swap is going to be a mini album or a folio. So yeah, a lot of people like albums and some people don't like albums. So that's why I decided to do two swaps. So this is a mini album or folio. It's, yeah, you make one or the other. It has to be interactive, meaning it has to have page pockets, tuck spots and stuff like that. Interactive. That's what that means. This one is just, so the plate or in Clipboard is make one or make two. Whatever you make is what you get. I will go over the deadlines and mailing restrictions as well. This one is just a make one. You're just making one album, one folio. That's it, because they are a little bit more time consuming. And, you know, if you have two of the same, you know, if you're getting two albums, like what are you going to do with them? Anyway, they also have to have your maker's mark on there so you know who made this. Like I had to search high and low because I didn't remember who made this for me, but this one was made by Alyssa, who is Crafting to Cope. I will link her tutorial for this. I also have a tutorial on making one of these as well. So this one is just out of an index card notebook. But we have so many different little mini folio dies that you can use. This one is the newer one from Chaos Crafts, which is a travel one. Scrap Diva has quite a few. We also have a lot of mini albums. Like we have the new Boo mini album. There's so many mini albums out there. There's the cat one that I just showed you, but there is also tutorials out there. Like this one is not finished. I started this last winter and apparently I got busy or I wasn't feeling good, lost steam. I don't know. This one is just like a tutorial, but it is interactive. There's a pocket here, fold it up. There's a pocket here, like so many different things. And this is just a tutorial. So no dies needed, no extra material other than paper needed. So I will link a lot of those options down below. Both of these swaps are open swaps, meaning there's no sign up necessary. I will be posting these on Instagram so that you can sign up underneath and it's not a sign up. It's just if you want to be added to the group chat so you can talk back and forth if there's any changes. I know people will ask questions and I can answer them in there. I mean, you can answer down in the comments below. I'll try to answer as much as possible. Instagram is easier to like have a personal message and in a group chat. If I don't answer right away, I do have migraines quite often and I might be down for a day or two. Somebody else might be able to answer those questions. So I love a group chat. That's why I create them. These are going to be mailed by October 1st. October 1st, I believe, is on a Friday this year. I'm not going to change it. I want to be able to get all of these in, especially since I'm doing multiple swaps. I want to be able to get them all in, do all my videos, switch them out, and mail them back. So October 1st is going to be it. It's U.S. residents only. Oh, this one's missing the U. I'll fix that. Just because of shipping. We all know the shipping cost has gone up. So just due to shipping, it's going to be U.S. only. The shipping is usually, return shipping is usually what you paid to send it to me is what I'm going to, you know, what you send me so I can send it back. I have PayPal, I have Venmo, or like a standard $10 is usually pretty good. Usually a box, depending on the size, if you're getting two swaps in, $10 to $11 is usually pretty good. If it's only one swap and it's a pretty small box, $7 or $8 is usually pretty good. But again, you can wait on that. You don't have to do that right away. But if you want to send the cash with your swap, that's up to you. You can also message me for any questions that you might have. I know that questions will arise. But yeah, both swaps are both going to be mailed by October 1st, U.S. residents only. You do not have to make me anything. Please do not feel like you have to send a hostess gift. You absolutely do not. If you just send a swap, you are absolutely fine. It is not going to hurt my feelings. You are not required to do anything for me. I do this just because I like to host. I like to see everybody's creations. I like to hold it in my hand. I like to show off people's artistic work that might not have an outlet to do so. Not everybody has a YouTube channel. Not everybody has an Instagram. And some people just are, you know, self-conscious of their artwork and don't want to show it off. But I am here to show off everybody's creativity for you. I love doing that. So that is that. I might also do a one-on-one, which is just a paper plate and like treat bag and napkin exchange. But that will be a one-on-one, and I will announce that on Instagram. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested, you have to be on Instagram so that I can put you in a chat and partner you up. That is the easiest way to do it. Just because they are light, they're simple, they're easy. I'm not going to do a group swap for that because I don't want, you know, I don't want to send somebody like duplicates of what they might get. Like, it would be a lot of sorting. It would be a lot of work. So that is going to be a one-on-one swap so that you can talk to your partner about like, oh, I actually don't want any napkins. You know, do you have just plates and treat bags? Or like, these are the treat bags I have, you know, all that stuff. So that'll be announced on Instagram. So if you are interested in just a one-on-one swap like that, Instagram is fine. Also, with that type of swap, the shipping will be less because you're just mailing it to your partner, not me. And most of the time, you can just ship that in a padded envelope and not a big box. So shipping will be cheaper for that. I hope that I went over everything. Again, I will link example videos down below of paper plate pockets. I will link Tina's store. So if you don't want to go out and buy ones yourself, or you want, you know, different ones, you can purchase from Tina. I will have folio tutorials down below. Again, you don't have to, you can use a mini album. We have lots of mini album dies out there. You can do one that doesn't have dies at all. These little index notebooks you can find at the Dollar Tree right now for $1.25. I think you can find them at Target, and I think sometimes Dollar General carries them as well, but I think they're around $3. So Dollar Tree is the cheapest place. I just have to have time to do it. I will do a tutorial on how to make one from scratch if you don't want to do this. But the size, you like the size, I'm working on that, and I'm not quite sure when that'll be out. But again, I will link ideas and tutorials and all the crafty things down below, but you can send me a message or you can leave a comment. YouTube does now have Messenger, so if you want to send me a private message through YouTube, you can. I will also link my email down below so you can email me. Some people don't have Instagram, which is fine. So you can email me. I might, if I don't answer within 24 hours, give me a day or two. Again, I do have a couple chronic illnesses, and sometimes I don't check my mail or my messages on a migraine day, which happens at least once or twice a week. So don't be discouraged. I will get back to you, I promise. But I think that is it. If you have any questions, again, please let me know down below. But this is this year's Halloween swaps. And yeah, I will see you over on Instagram. I will probably do a premiere for this. It will be set for August 1st, so you'll have exactly 2 months to work on this. And yes, happy crafting, and I hope you guys are excited for Halloween as much as I am. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.